Good day and welcome back to Coach Crick. Today we're going to be focusing on some bowling drills that will help you with your alignment during your delivery stride. Working on alignment holds many benefits for a player. Firstly, it helps you stay injury free as it ensures that none of your muscle groups work against each other. Secondly, it adds to the consistency of the player because everything in your action is working in one line. Lastly, because your body is aligned in your action, it prevents your body from working against itself and forcing different lines, which means you have to use less energy when you actually complete your action, which means you can bowl a bit more and not get tired as quickly.
How we're going to set up the first drill is to make sure that there's a line of cones that is in the same line as the net next to it. The bowler is going to go between the cones and the net throughout this entire drill, making sure that his lines are moving forward and not to the sides. For this first drill, what we're going to be doing is we're going to make a line of cones along the net, making sure that it's just wide enough for the player to fit between. The player is going to get into a set, holding his action for a couple of seconds, then he's going to go through his action staying between the cones and the net. The net on the side is to make sure that when he's going away from the camera, that his arm doesn't kick out to the side as he's bowling, and that he doesn't pull around in the action itself. At the same time, it's also to make sure that his back leg drives forward and not around, ensuring that all our lines are going towards our target. When the player is coming back towards the camera, it's important as it makes sure that the left arm stays in one line, driving nice and up and forward and coming straight back towards the body, not kicking out to the side, making sure that the bowler keeps staying aligned towards his target. Head, shoulders, hands and feet always need to be moving towards where you're trying to bowl the ball. Also, it is important to make sure that the head is nice and upright and still just before the point of delivery. For the next drill, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to a full pitch length and we're going to set up cones in a line. The first two cones are on the crease line, making sure that we've got a tunnel towards the next two cones, which is your follow through cone, making sure that the body line goes between the cones. For this drill, how it's going to work is the bowler is going to get into his bowling action, hold it to be nice and stable, and then he's going to bowl the ball while following through between the cones, making sure that everything is lined up towards where he wants to bowl. The main purpose of this drill is to make sure that the ball keeps ending outside off stump, making sure that we complete the action. We do not want to push the ball down the leg side, as that means that we're getting lazy at the top of our action or that we are not pulling through to the bottom. It is important to make sure that our lines are good because this can also help in preventing injury because everything is moving in the same line and your body parts are not working against each other while trying to bowl the ball with all the forces that they are. For the third part, what we're now going to do is the bowlers can go from a short run. The cones are still set up with a line on the crease and a line to go through in the follow through. We are now using momentum through the crease within the draw as well.
Now that we are progressing to a short run-up, it is really important to make sure that everything's aligned properly. Make sure you focus on keeping everything moving towards your target the whole way through, as this will add to that consistency factor we mentioned right at the start of the video. Make sure to analyze every single ball that you've bowled and try and rectify the mistakes that you've done. As a bowler, you should be able to feel whether you fell away, whether you kicked across, or whether your arms were working the wrong line. Make sure that at point of delivery, you've got max amount of effort, because that is what you would have in a match, and it's important to replicate that situation.
Thank you for watching this video. At Coach Crick, we believe that your alignment in your action and the lines with which you work is very important to making sure that we hit good areas and to keep us bowling for longer periods of time without injury. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like below. Also remember to comment on what you found interesting or something that could help you, and if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Also please don't forget to subscribe, as we want our channel to grow, and with all your help we can make that happen.